Uh, in this, sorry, just 1 minute. Ah, I lost everything. Oh my, I lost everything. But it's okay. Let's just continue. All right. So we were here. So to the land I'm giving, I was saying about the anarchy that we need to remember and supply the verb. So the land I am, which I am giving to, and let us remember again the pronominal suffixes. Okay, we need to remember the pronominal suffixes. This is the pronominal. What pronominal suffix is this?
3 MPL.
What?
3 MPL.
Yeah, 3 MPL. So the land I am giving to them, to the sons of Israel. So our final translation would be Moses, my servant has died, and now arise, pass over this Jordan, and then you and all these people to the land which I am giving to them, to the sons of Israel. So that is our final translation. Does anybody have a question there?
Ma'am,
Okay,
I have a
sir.
question.
Yeah.
Just a while back, the word kum, isn't it? It can be also the kal affix because it doesn't have shea and olem.
It cannot be kal affix. The kal affix of kum is kam.
Okay.
Yeah. It has
Professor, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, regarding the word mut, it is translated as dead. Because I understand that dead is not a verb in English, it is a noun. And it can be an adjective and an adverb. So my question is why it is included as a verb in the verb analysis.
Why is it? My servant has died? Or, sorry, what are you saying? I'm not understanding. You're asking why we use the word died or the word dead?
Dead. Dead is a noun, right?
Yeah.
It's not a verb.
So you're asking?
It is a verb if it is, I don't know, but maybe my brother Pierce can.
If it's an action word, then it means he has died. But sometimes in the I hope I'm getting your question correctly. You're asking me why we said that he is dead?
Yes, dead.
We translated it as he died.
Okay, not dead.
Yeah. The meaning is he died. But when you're translating, when now you're giving your final translation, because you have read through the whole sentence and you want to give a smoother translation, you can say, Moses, my servant, is dead. You know?
Okay.
If you want to make a smoother slide, you can also say, Moses, my servant, has died. You know, depending on the context of the the context in which this phrase is coming in. You see, is it making
Okay,
sense
Professor.
why we are using that?
Okay, because I'm confused if we translate as dead and he dead.
He died,
Okay,
because mut is to
thank you.
die. Mm,
Thank you.
okay. Is there any other question for that? Stephen, you had a question?
Yes, in a
Mm-hmm.
com and abo,
Mm-hmm.
in imperative, should we including the possibility of infinity construct
Yes.
in the analogy? Oh,
Yeah, that is correct. You can include the infinitive construct, but then, okay, when you're doing the passing, you need to include both possibilities, that you can actually have infinitive construct and in the imperative. But when now you're giving your final translation, you look at the context and see which one works best, okay? And then that's the one you put in your final translation. So if you
so
put, for those who put, if you put infinitive construct in your, if you put infinitive construct in your passing, I didn't mark you down because it's correct. Now in your final translation is when you can smooth it and do, and see and determine, because either way it is right, but it's just that, let me just try and read the sentence. You can still say it that way, and now to arrive, to pass over, you know. But when you read it in English, it doesn't sound very smooth, you see. And it sounds, now he, because when you look at this, Moses, my servant, has died. So now he wants to explain what it's almost like an instruction he's giving. It's just that this is Joshua. This is the book of Joshua chapter 1. The scripture reference, I think, is from Joshua chapter 1, and I think verse 2. And it says, Moses has just died, and so God is talking to Joshua, and he's telling him, Moses, my servant, has died. And now, when you have that, and now, it's like now he wants to give a further instruction, you know. It gives that new meaning or nuance of wanting to give an instruction or explaining something.
Yang menopang segala sesuatu yang dicipta. Nah,
That's
pengertian yang lebih lincah.
that. Can we mute anybody who's unmuted? Okay, I mean, it gives that nuance of, so when it comes to passing the verb, it is correct to have infinitive construct. But now when you are doing the final translation, it is good to see what is the context of this verb. So when you say, and now to arise to pass over this Jordan, and it seems like he is being given an instruction after here. It's like, this is reported, somebody who is giving an instruction and explaining something. So it doesn't sound very smooth in English to say that. So we prefer to use the imperative form of it, because it's almost like a command or an instruction that he is being given.
so you mean we're not required to put the two possibility in the verb analysis?
You should put two possibilities in it, you know. But if you put the correct one, if you just put one for now, I will accept it. But in the future, maybe it's good to put both, because for all especially for whole of verbs, and the participle, like for the participle and the affix form, they are very similar. So we have both possibilities. So those need to appear. With the affix and with the imperative and infinitive construct, you need to include them. This time I was not very particular about that, because I saw that this, when I was checking your assignment, I see almost the whole class was struggling. Most of the whole class was struggling. If I was to be strict with the grading, I think many would not have been able to make it through. So the thing is, we need to put both possibilities because both are possible depending on the context. It's in the final translation that now you choose which one works best within the sentence. So for future reference, just put both possibilities. And then if you're now to go back to that, if there are not two possibilities and you give me two possibilities, I will mark you down because you need. It's like it's like gambling, trying to see which could be, which could not be. You know. So if a verb just has one possibility, don't put two possibilities in the whether it's in the form portion of the person. Okay, just put one.
How about in the meaning, Professor? Can we put like the word Passover? It can be translated also as move or go.
As move?
Move. Passover is the pass, right? Or go?
I know. No, which is that in the other forms or is that in Cal? That's another thing I want you to be careful about also. From now, as we are translating, if the stem of the verb is Cal, give me the Cal meaning of the word. Because if you look at our, I don't think I have my vocabulary list here. If you look at some of our vocabulary, we have them in Nifal stem, in Pale stem, and all Hefil stem, and we have them in different stems. But if you, for example, like you see, for example, the word go, in Cal stem, it means enter, to come in. Or let me just go to Abar itself. I think it should be here. Abar means pass over, pass by. I want us for now, for this at this level, to just stick to what is in our vocabulary list, because then I know that you did not go to Bible Works or the other things. Just stick to what is in our vocabulary list for now. Maybe later on you can begin to explore the other meanings. Okay, if it is in Cal, give me the Cal meaning. If the stem is Hefil, give me the Hefil meaning. Do not give me the Cal meaning. Okay, when we are doing the final passing and putting the meaning at the end. Does that make, is that okay? Or do you have a question with that? Okay. Do you have another question concerning this, concerning the translation quiz? And also while we are at it, I just want us to take note of these two words. I think it was very confusing for many. This looks like a bar. But this is Dalet and this is Resh. So the two words can be very confusing. This is Dalet and this is Resh. So let's be also careful with that. These are also two very confusing words. With this, and then where is the, and this, ata, and ata. So remember that this ata has ayin, and this one has aleph. With this abad has dalet, and abar has resh. So that is how you know, you remember you know the difference. Because I saw many made a mistake and thought this was a bar, a form of a bar, and so they were not able to pass it well. Okay, is there any other question with the, do we have any other question with this part? Okay. So let's be careful. Let's review the pronominal suffixes and let's review the demonstrative the demonstrative pronouns also, so that will be able to help us with our translations. So let's move on to, we do a few exercises. Okay, we'll just go back to lesson 25. Who will volunteer to translate the first one? Albert, you translate the first, number 11.
Okay,
Hmm.
I will.
You'll do? Okay, fine.
Lesson 25, right?
Yeah.
Number 11?
Oh, can you see it on the screen?
No.
Oh, okay. I've shared it, but I'm not, I can still see that it looks like it's still being shared. I don't know why it's not going on. Okay, let me just, I don't know why it's not showing the, I don't know why my, it seems to have frozen. Can you see?
No, cannot.
Let me just ask for help because I can't seem to get back. Okay, there. I don't know why it's not opening up.
Okay, we can see the screen now.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, number 11.
Okay. So the verb here is yalat, the second one.
Yalad and
Yalat and mut, the last one.
wait a minute. Okay. So the first verb is Yalad.
Is
Stem.
cow,
Uh-huh.
form infinitive construct,
Um,
then no
PGN.
BGN, then
Special feature.
special feature, preposition, le, and meaning. To bear, to give birth,
To give birth. Okay.
and then another one is mut. So it's name, turek, and path, and cow stem,
Stem.
infinitive construct also, no PGN, preposition le, for special feature, and meaning to die.
To die. Okay, so can you translate for us the sentence?
Yes, is a time to be born and a time to die.
A time Okay, give the literal
Okay.
when
A time
first
to
give
give birth and a
yes,
time to die.
yes, a time to give birth and a time to die. So that gives it we have the literal so we give first the literal translation and then we give a smoother translation of it. Okay. So who let me see. Ami, will you do the next number 12? First read the sentence.
바야캄 예후슈아
Mhm,
베콜 암
mhm.
하미르카마 라
Ami lechava.
카마
Mhm.
라알롯 하아이.
Okay. Mhm. Okay, let's start.
금
Cool. Mhm.
칼
Stem is cow. Mhm.
no
Form,
form prefix
prefix.
and 3nsg
Mhm. Special feature.
verb conversive
Mhm.
meaning is he allows
Mhm. We have another verb there. Okay. Mhm. Is there another verb?
yes.
What's the next verb?
알아
Allah. Mhm.
infinitive construct
Mhm.
stem call.
Form. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
What
yes,
is the stem?
stem call.
Mhm. Form.
Infinitive construct
PGN.
PGN no.
Uh-huh.
Special future lamet
Le, yeah, lamed preposition. Le preposition. Just a reminder, when we are putting the special feature, don't just put, for example, if it is with a pronominal suffix like this, okay? Don't just don't put it like this only, but make sure you write le preposition and one CS pronominal suffix, okay? Don't just put the lamed and the direct planning or the pronominal suffix. You need to write le preposition and one CS pronominal suffix so that I know that you know what they are, what the components of the special features are. This also remember to include them in your meaning if you have them in your meaning. Okay? All right.
meaning
Mhm.
to go up.
To go up. Okay. So what is our final translation of this?
And Joshua
Mhm.
and Joshua allows and all people to go up
And all?
and all people
Mhm.
to go up the battle.
Okay, let's go back to here. This is 3ms. This is 3ms, so this is only talking about one person. So we cannot say and all the people, because all the people would be more like a plural form of it. So when we are looking for the subject of the sentence, we also need to see what is the PGN of the verb. See, if the PGN is singular, probably the subject is singular. If the PGN is plural, we need to see, okay, what makes it plural? Is it the people? Is it like angels or people or women or men or whatever? Is it a plural form? You know, that is the subject of the verb. So in this case, I think you should, in this case, it should be translated, and Joshua arose. Then continue. Yeah.
And all people, the battle,
or war. And okay, now this is a noun, and this is another noun. What should that give you?
the
When we
battle,
have two nouns side by side,
the battle people,
how do you construct this? And all,
people,
when we have two nouns in a sentence side by side, what do they have in common? Or what would we call that?
people is battling.
No, I'm saying this is now we are talking about what we have learned in terms of Hebrew grammar. When you have two nouns close to each other, what do they make? Anybody want to help?
Construct chain.
Construct chain. When we have two nouns side by side or more than two nouns side by side, we have a construct chain. So how would you translate the construct chain? And
People of the battle.
People of war.
yes, and all the people of war. So that's how we would translate this part. And all the people of war. Okay. So let's continue. Amit?
To go up. I'm not sure how I.
You go, so you can supply the word to say to go up to the city. Yeah, because you have to go up to somewhere, you know, or down to somewhere. So you can supply that and say to go up to the city. So let's have the final translation.
And Joshua arose, and all the people of war to go up to the city.
Yes, and Joshua arose, and all the people of war to go up to the city.
Lavaya, the last word is not city.
Wait, oh, sorry, it's not Sa'ir. It's not. Wait, let me check the textbook. That is page 139.
It's mentioned just the place name.
Huh?
Is it I?
I. Oh, that's I. To I. AI. You know the city AI? Like in the book of Joshua, chapter 7. Oh, so I am the one that did the wrong translation. It's 139. Oh yeah, that's that is I, AI. So ha is the definite article, that is I. Sorry about that. To go up to I, the city I. Okay. So let's do the last one. Jim.
Vayasham, Hazar, Fene, La.
Read this one again. Read this one again.
Feno, Feneo.
No, look at the vowels.
Kamat, right?
Yeah.
Nu.
I mean, okay. This is. Okay, just start from the beginning. Sorry, just start from the beginning.
Vayosham, Hazal,
Read it again.
Vayasham.
Yeah, Vayasham.
Hazal. Fene.
No, we have another vowel here.
Hazal.
Hazael.
Hazal. Fene.
Panayib.
What was that? Panayib. Lat. Al-Yarabashal Leom.
Alot al-Yerushalem.
Al-Yerushalem.
Okay. Okay, let's now pass the verb.
Should be
What is the verb?
I'm just thinking.
Okay.
It should be I'm not sure. I think
First of all, which is the verb? Can you see the verbs in the sentence? Tell me which are the verbs in the sentence.
Shem, that?
This one?
Where
Yeah.
Shem?
And which other one?
Do we have another verb?
Yes, we have.
Allah.
Yes, Allah.
So it should be
So the first
Shem
one
is prefix.
Huh?
First one is Shem.
What is this? What is the root word? Okay. You can ask somebody, choose the person who want to help you.
Can I go other things like the prefix? It should be prefix and.
Okay.
It should be Carl.
Carl.
And wow, Carl was there.
Did you say Carl what?
The prefix.
Prefix. PGN.
3MSG.
3MS.
And wow conversion.
What is the special feature?
Wow conversion
Conversive.
should be and he put.
Good. He put set.
And he said?
No, it's the same meaning. I think it's the same meaning. He said, he said, put. Okay.
The second one is
what is the root? What are the root?
Shem, right?
Okay. We have a missing letter. This is that. We have two consonants here. Okay. So which means that we must be having a missing letter somewhere. So how do you find out which missing letter it is?
One minute. Third hey.
Why is it that here? Because
of oath ending.
Because
oath ending. Shem.
No, we are here at Sham. At Shem, via Shem. We are at via Shem.
Comments on the prefix pronoun.
It's an indicator for what missing letter rule.
Hey, third hey word.
The
third hey word. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. This one is like the comments on the prefix pronoun. Third hey word.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Hollow verb.
Hollow verb. Okay, very good. So now you're moving forward. So what should be in the middle? Because the hollow verb means indicates that we are missing something here in the middle. The middle letter is what's missing. So what's our missing letter? Or what is missing here? Okay, so our first root letter is Sin,
Shem.
And then actually via Sem.
Yeah.
What is our next root letter?
Mem.
No, this is we have a missing. You said we have something missing. Okay, this is a hollow verb. So which means that is between sin and mem, there should be something in between.
Ein.
Think of the vocab. Think of what does the word? You said it means put or set. What does it mean? Which word is that in your vocabulary?
Shin.
Huh?
Shin.
Sim.
Ein.
Shin. Verb.
Sorry, my name looks a bit funny. Sorry, what did you say? What did you say?
Me?
My name is looking a bit funny. Okay, it is Sim.
And the final meme?
Yeah. Okay, this thing looks a bit funny, but you understand that this is Sim. Okay, so that is the final, that is it. So what is the next verb?
Next verb should be one on the go up and set up. Sorry, go up.
So
The
what is,
Allah
yeah, good. Allah.
should be the verb. Because of the overtending.
Yeah. And then Allah. Then what's the stem?
Call.
Cow. And then form.
It should be a fix or something.
Okay. Let me give you a clue. What form has the lamed preposition?
To.
Yeah. What form?
Is it
Usually appears with the lamed preposition or preposition.
preposition? Construct.
What construct?
Construct. Infinitive construct.
Infinitive construct. Yeah. And what's the PGN?
No PGN, right?
Yeah. And then special feature?
Special feature is lamed preposition.
Yeah. And then what's your final translation?
To ascend. To go up.
Okay, so let's now have the final translation. Hannah, will you translate it? Number 13, give us the final translation.
And Hazael set his face to go up on Jerusalem.
Up to Jerusalem. Go up to Jerusalem. Okay. Do you have any questions on what we've done?
Professor, I checked the YouTube. There's no link for our Hebrew 2, only Hebrew 1. Can you please include the link for Hebrew 2 because I want to go over the lessons?
Oh, okay. I will ask the
Yes.
IT guys. I will ask them.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor.
You're welcome.
I did write something to you on the chat box. My battery is almost died, but my charger cannot fit in the socket on the wall.
Okay, anyway, we're almost done. I think it's 9:12. We're almost done.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah. Does anybody have a question? Are we good?
I have a question.
Okay.
I cannot open the PowerPoint now for lesson 29. It's broken.
Lesson
The
39?
PowerPoint, yeah, in Moodle. I cannot
Okay.
open the PowerPoint file. Can you give us the new one? Because, yeah, cannot
Lesson
open.
39.
29,
Oh,
29.
29. Okay. Okay. I will check on it. Okay. Any other thing? Okay, then if there be no other thing, maybe we can call it a day and have a good weekend. May you be well rested. Although you have a vocabulary quiz, I will be opening it up right now after the class. It is due before Tuesday. Okay. Any questions about that or any other thing? Okay. Being there no other questions, we are dismissed. You can have a good day, have a good weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you so much, Professor.
All right, you're welcome.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend. Bye. You want to ask something, Jim?
Yeah, I'm just not done with the homework yet. I'll submit. Actually, I'll submit from next week. I won't be late, okay? Because I'm writing a paper for New Testament theology. I'm so caught up with that. Tomorrow is my due. So once I finish that, I can do it, and I know, like, I won't be late. All right.
Tomorrow is your due. Today is my due. Anyway, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm saying I won't be late from next week. You know, like, this is the last time. You know, I just want to inform you.